Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We have made the Western Conference Finals. We beat the Phoenix Suns last episode in the Staples Center, so we're still going to be in the Staples Center against this number 3 seed Denver Nuggets. So the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics for the Eastern Conference have both made it to the finals. But our projected opponent for this final series will probably be the Boston Celtics. So without further ado, we will see you guys at game 1 in Los Angeles, 2-1-3 and 3-1-0. Alright, this is game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals at the Staples Center. So the Denver Nuggets, their road to the Western Conference Finals began off with a 4-1 lead series over the New Orleans Pelicans. And LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native, makes it in for 2. So he scores the first 2 points of the game for the Western Conference Finals. So Jamal Murray loses the basketball. LeBron James makes that dunk in the paint for the Los Angeles Lakers. So they just beat the LA Clippers 4-2 in the semifinals. So there had to have been at least one LA team that will probably make the Eastern Conference Finals. So if you were thinking the Los Angeles Lakers, you were right. So Jamal Murray has possession. He did have that ACL tear to end the season. So with Jamal Murray, it looks like he loses the basketball and he picks it back up. He passes it to Will Barton. And there is a foul there. It's on Dennis Schroeder. So this means Denver still has possession of the basketball. They're going to pass it to Porter Jr. And there's a block there. Andre Drummond actually gets that rebound. So he shoots this in from mid-range. So it's now 9-0. And throughout the playoffs, he's been decent at field goals. 97%, 1 rebound per game. Nikola Jokic gets that in for 2. So he's from Serbia. Gets that in there. LeBron James passes this one off to Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis actually drills a 3 from behind the arc. So the Los Angeles Lakers are taking that 10-point lead. So Jamal Murray, he has possession. So he is going to pass it to Nikola Jokic. Murray picks up that assist there. But LeBron James has possession. I'm going to pass this off to Andre Drummond and then back to LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native. So there's a foul there. It's on Michael Porter Jr. And LeBron James, will he make the first free throw happen? Yes, he will. The first attempt, rather. But will he make the second one splash? Yes, he will. So it's now a 14-4 lead. So Denver still has possession. They're going to pass it to Jamal Murray. And Jamal Murray, he gets blocked by Montrezl Harrell. JaVale McGee, who spent time with the Denver Nuggets. He was on the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers championship team. Went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Spent a short time there, not too long. But at least he did win. At least he was a member of that team on 2K20, which I was anticipating to see the Lakers win. And I was surprised when it came to Game 6. They needed to beat the Heat. And the Denver Nuggets do take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break. Alright, 38.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Dennis Schroeder passes this to Montrezl Harrell. And then I got some Talen Horton-Tucker. He is actually going to get this one in for 2 points. So it's now 24-6. So I think Michael Campazano is going to pass it to Aaron Gordon, who did spend some time with the Orlando Magic up until this season. So 24-8, that's tomorrow. And those were the 2 numbers that Kobe Bryant wore And speaking of that, today would have been his 43rd birthday. And I'm surprised that they retired both of his numbers. I'm just going to pass until the end of the first quarter. And there it goes. So that's tomorrow. And the jersey numbers Kobe wore during his NBA career with the LA Lakers. So he didn't go to college. He was a high school draftee, and I'll explain more in the next quarter. All right, back to what I was saying about Kobe. His birthday would have been today. He would have been 43 years old. And he played for nearly 20 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers. There is a fun fact, believe it or not. Back in 1996, when he was drafted in the NBA, he was drafted straight out of Lower Merion High School in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. And the funny thing is, the interesting fact is, I never knew this up until my friend's little brother told me about this. He was only 17 at the time he was drafted, because he didn't turn 18 till August the 23rd of 96. That was 25 years ago today. But he was still 17. His parents had to sign a contract, which, if you guys did not know, Kobe Bryant's father, Joe, actually played in the NBA. He didn't spend too much time. He didn't spend a whole lot in the NBA. He played like a couple seasons with the Philadelphia 76ers and played out in Italy. So, Nuggets take a timeout. Alright, so it's now 33-14 here in Los Angeles, California. Anthony Davis passes this off to LeBron James. So LeBron makes that dunk happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's now a 35-14 lead. So it's a 21-point lead for the LA Lakers. So Jamal Murray has possession, passes it to Jokic. Jokic makes that dunk there for the Denver Nuggets. So Anthony Davis, he has possession of the basketball. He drives it in with a layup in the paint there. So it's now a 21-point lead for this LA Lakers squad. So they played against each other during the 2020 Western Conference Finals. The Lakers would eventually win. So both teams have 18 points in the paint, but the Lakers have it perfect at 1-0-0, while the Denver Nuggets have it at 75. And Jamal Murray makes that steal, so he's probably going to get the 21st point of the game for the Denver Nuggets. So they don't want to trail by so many points. So, I mean, this is only game one of the Western Conference Finals. So there could be a possibility of 7 games, 4 in LA, 3 in Denver at least. So LeBron passes it to Schroeder and then to Davis. Davis will knock down a 3. He actually missed it. So Will Barton passes it to Jokic. He can do a little bit of 3-pointers. So the Lakers, in fact, do take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Alright, Andre Drummond passes it off to LeBron James. Marc Gasol passes it to Anthony Davis. There is a foul there. It's on Michael Porter Jr. It's a shooting foul. So this means Anthony Davis will get to go to the free-throw line. He's going to make it splash for the Nuggets. So it's now for the Lakers, 47-28. Morris has possession of the basketball. And it looks like he's going to pass it to JaVale McGee. McGee knocks down a 3. And it's now 47-31 here in Los Angeles. So Marc Gasol, we're just actually going to pass it around. We're actually going to see you guys in the second half. Alright, LeBron James with 13 points. 5 for 5 for field goals. And now LeBron James loses a basketball. So Andre Drummond has it now. So it's 21 for 22, 95%, 14 for 17, 82%. So that's not too bad. That's a B for the Nuggets, as I would call it. And LeBron James picks up that rebound. So I'm going to pass it to Drummond and then to some Anthony Davis and then to Gasol. So Anthony Davis, there is a foul there. It's on Jamal Murray, a shooting foul, as in a matter of fact. And he actually made that one in. So it's now 51-31. And the Lakers are leading this by 20. So this Lakers team, they knew this is East Western Conference Final. So this has gone, it will probably go a little competitive there. There is an out of bounds call. It's on the Denver Nuggets. So it's Nuggets ball, excuse me. And Paul Millsap, he's going to pass this off to Nikola Jokic and then to Millsap again. He gets that one in. So it's now 51-33. Marc Gasol passing this off to Anthony Davis. So Davis actually, there is a foul there. It's on Michael Porter Jr. And he's probably going to have 15 points in this one after that three throw. And will he get the 16th one of his 16th point of the game? He actually misses it. So Jamal Murray passes it to Jokic and then to Millsap. Could have been a nice, decent block, but it wasn't blocked the whole way. Davis passes it off to James. So LeBron James dunks it in for 2 points. The Akron, Ohio native, he's been red hot in today's episode. So Jamal Murray, there's going to be another foul. It's on LeBron James' first one of the game. So this has been an interesting matchup to see. I mean, we're still on our Western Conference semifinals for the Timberwolves. So this is our first road to the NBA Finals series that we've done a team that has made the conference finals. So that's going to be anticipating to see. Lakers take a timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break. All right, Denver now has possession. Aaron Gordon, he knocks down a three, the former Orlando Magic player. So it's now 60-42. Los Angeles Lakers are leading this by 18. Andre Drummond, he's going to get that one in for the Lakers. So it's now 62-42. Millsap passes it off to Morris, but then it is out of bounds. So the Lakers now have possession of the basketball. So they're doing a minor depth chart change. So we're going to add some Anthony Davis in there. So Anthony Davis gets that one in for 2 points. So it's now 64-42. Anthony Davis is a scoring leader for Los Angeles with 17 points and is 6 for 7. Now, Nikola Jokic, look at that lob pass. That was an awesome dunk there by the Denver Nuggets there. So Markieff Morris gets that in the paint for 2 points. So it's now 66-42. Campazano, he's going to pass it off to Morris. So it looks like he's going to pass it to Campazano. Blocked, and I'm going to pass this off to Anthony Davis. So Davis, he's going to actually get this one in for 2 points. So it's now 68-42. We will see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, your State Farm assist of the game is coming right up. Montrezl Harrell passes that to Markieff Morris, so that's a dunk there. So this begins the fourth here in Los Angeles, California. So they have possession. They're going to pass it to JaMychal Green. Gets that one in there. So that's for 2 points. Alex Caruso passing this off to Wesley Matthews. Caruso then passes it to Davis. So Davis whatsoever gets that in there for 2 points. So it's now 72-47. 23 points for Anthony Davis. 6 from mid-range today. And there's a foul there. It's on Anthony Davis. It's a reaching foul. So we're ready to play some D here. So JaMychal Green passes it to JaVale McGee. McGee knocks down a two-pointer for Denver. He also played with Denver from, I think, 2012 to 2015. So he gets that one in for 2 points. Anthony Davis, 25 points, 10 in the paint for Davis. So Anthony Davis picks up the steal there. He's going to make that dunk happen for the LA Lakers. So it's now 76-49. So Morris loses a basketball, and Anthony Davis now has possession of it. So he's going to knock down a three from downtown, and it's now going to be 79-49. So Morris has possession of the basketball. So he passes that. It's another lob. So JaVale McGee makes that dunk happen for the Denver Nuggets. So now Anthony Davis, he will not score the 81st point as of yet. So there's a foul there. It's on Schroeder. It's a shooting foul. So they get to go to the free throw line once at it again. So they subbed out Anthony Davis, and they're going to put in some Kyle Kuzma. So Marc Gasol passes it to Schroeder and then to Gasol. And Gasol actually gets that in for 2 points. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. So it's now 85-57. LeBron James has possession of the basketball. So LeBron James knocks it down from mid-range actually. So it's now 87-57. So Campazzo, he's going to pass it to Paul Millsap, who played with the Utah Jazz and the Atlanta Hawks. Will Barton, he's trying to figure out who to pass it to. He's going to pass it to Barton. Will he knock down a three is the real question. The answer will be a yes, sirree. 87-60. So I'm going to pass this to Morris and then to Davis. Let's see if we can actually do a logo shot with AD. I mean, he can shoot it from pretty far at times. So they're going to pass this off to Will Barton. He gets that one in for 2 points. So let's see if Markieff Morris can actually do that. So Markieff Morris, will he step back? Will he get it from half court? The answer will be no. But they're going to pass this off to Paul Millsap. So he's going to knock down a three. So it's now 87-65. 39 seconds to go. Anthony Davis has possession, trying to use some good ball movement. Don't know where to shoot it to, but I'm trying to do a step back. Will LeBron actually make that one happen? The answer is no. Harrison whatsoever. He's going to get that in. There is a foul. It's on Marc Gasol. So this has been a pretty close game all in all. So 87-67. And it looks like the Los Angeles Lakers will win game one. The Nuggets also have possession. All right, the final score is the Los Angeles Lakers 87, the Denver Nuggets 70. So we'll see you guys at statistics. All right, Anthony Davis, 30 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 2 blocks on the day. Had a dunk there. Player of the game, by the way, LeBron James, 19 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals on the day for him. 5 dunks, as a matter of fact. Marc Gasol, 9 points, 1 assist, 4 steals on the day. And there were a lot of great plays. I mean, there were great blocks by Andre Drummond with 8 points and all. Markieff Morris, 8 points. He did have no blocks whatsoever. Paul Millsap had 15 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal on the day. Nikola Jokic had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal on the day. Will Barton had 7 points in all. So JaVale McGee had 7 points in all. Monte Morris had 7 points in all. And that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next episode.